So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. It's Neymar! Now it's Dembele. That ball looks a good one. And he's intervened well there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, he can't get past him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. Nepal yet to have an attempt on goal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka. Xavi Alonso. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Lovely ball and great chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
This looks promising. Pinches it off him. Barcola is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Saka. And it's Gerrard. And here's Suarez. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And reclaimed it in a trice. So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period, Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mateus, Saka, Chiellini. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcola. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And he stuck it away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Jones looking wide. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And here's Suarez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball if he can... And Aubameyang! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 15, Luis.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 99, Andrei Shevchenko. Number 19, Andrea Pirlo. Number 11, Neymar.
Now it's Hazard.
Number 12, Bradley
I think the
Barcola.
message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 5, Adriano. Number 10,
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Number
And here's
6,
Royce.
Pelé.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Eden Hazard.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. João Neves. And it's
2 added
Royce.
minutes have been indicated.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. I think they're done. They are done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
And he welcomes it in. Real chance here. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Thuram. Kubasi. Edmilson. Kubasi. That's Thuram. And it's Thuram. Sneijder. And Jamal. Sneijder. Oh, good ball! Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. So it is still 0-0. Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. Mohamed Salah. And it's Xabi Alonso. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Mohamed Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that is a little undercooked. Edmilson. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. That's going across goal. Van Dijk getting this one clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Sneijder. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Sneijder. Now who's going to be first to this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action. Both sides defensively robust up to now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's pulled back. And he's been caught on it here. Crossed in again. Tries to get it clear. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ousmane Dembélé.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Owen. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Snyder! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Forlan. Neymar. Oh, good taking of Mohamed Salah! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Perez has it in a wide position. Deftly away.
Nepal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Scholes. Aimed at the far side. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Perez clears it away. Looking for the far post. No way through, so shot a goal! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
It's Forlan! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again, and again! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Forlan, really?
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Hullet swings it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. And that's a dangerous ball. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lobbed in behind. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
No way through.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Vieira. And it's Lam. Can he get it through? Hullet plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Hullet clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And the counter is on. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar. Oh, facing... And there's the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Looking for options for movement. Hullet. Oh, good effort! What a wonderful goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Nepal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Robert Pires.
So we're underway for the second half.
Replace him is number
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, well played. Nepal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
O'Shea. And this is Eto. Big chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Vieira makes the interception. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mohamed Salah. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Knocks it into space. And it's O'Shea. Cross to the back post. And he's straight offside. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. O'Shea plays a sharp little ball here. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Nepal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Vieira.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nepal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
No way through. Neymar or Aubameyang. Neymar tries to play it through. There's the shot! Aubameyang! Oh, that's a special one!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Petit. Dani Olmo.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee has just said play on. Aubameyang. Aubameyang running with intent. And he was quick to react.
Aubameyang clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Dembele. Looking to play him in. Nepal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extreme.
And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta with the foul. Kadiolu is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Dembele. And it's Xabi Alonso. Nepal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Ibrahimovic. And this is Dembele. Great vision. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nepal are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's gone loose. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Bellingham. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Nepal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Nepal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, now he can run away with... And a chance! Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. And it's Petit. Can he get it through? Kajolu hangs... He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Petit, Dani Olmo, and he welcomes it in. Gerrard, the man that is tenacity personified. Now, can they get him away? And this is Dembele. Oh, he's bustling through. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And it's Petit. Gerrard. Mateus. And here's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dani Olmo. Neymar, who can single-handedly make a difference. Stood up well to him there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Dani Olmo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the counter is on. Oh, well measured. Oh, super ball. Chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
We are glad to inform you that our new range of limited edition goods are now on sale at the Stadium Megastore.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Inter Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Chiellini totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Mateus! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Neymar scooting forward. And this is Gerrard. He leaps for it. And it's a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nepal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Messi has a look and plays it forward. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gerrard. Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great vision. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus. And it's Dembele. And it's made its way. And Aubameyang! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Nepal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Gerrard. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that is the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Nepal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitution for Inter, number 22, Naur, number 9.
So we're underway for the second half.
Coming on the field, number 20,
Now it's Aubameyang.
El Hadj
He's beaten the last. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Aubameyang is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's put paid to the danger. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge, he is through here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Nepal really could have done without this. So where will he go? What a save by Diogo Costa! That is quite remarkable.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Messi. Ball in towards the middle. Van Bouten clears it away. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Gerrard. He's gone for goal! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Substitution for Inter, number 10, Lionel Messi.
Nepal have their third corner.
Edmilson, number 6, Clarence Seedorf. Coming on the field.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Kevin De Bruyne, number
And the
17,
return pass.
Frank Rijkaard.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Javier Zanetti.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Bruyne. Zanetti. Searching pass he's played there. He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. Saka. It's Bellingham. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Costa Curta.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Saka is herring after that one. Rijkaard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Nepal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief
We
can
are
draw
glad to
great
inform you that
satisfaction
our
from
new
it.
range of limited edition goods are
Well, what
now
are your
on
thoughts
sale
on
at
today's
the
game then? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Now it's Aubameyang. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, such a clever touch. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. Varane can get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thinks about the shot. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira cuts it out.
Marseille definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Aubameyang running with intent.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, well played. He got back really well. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. Now Neymar. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Nepal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Nepal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's there to belt it away. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Aubameyang is onto this. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele! Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar plays it in. Schmeichel claims it safe hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Ousmane Dembele. Number 8, Steven Gerrard.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Costa Curta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Edmilson. Pull it. And it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now there's a fight. It's Bale! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Best really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Marseille are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
Best going face to face with his great rival. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Nepal are down to 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Bale is standing over this one, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bale!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rooney. Saka.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out. He leaps for it. Relentless. Just relentless. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. So that's it. It is all over. Nepal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no on.
Well,
what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle.
Dembele!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. Tries to play it through. Now it's Aubameyang. This looks there's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mateus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard. First quarter of an hour gone. Rijkaard. Forlan. No goals as yet. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Forlan. Gerrard.
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the player.
It's Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Owen. And that is a little undercooked. So what can they make of this? Almost half an hour in now. And here's Suarez. Real chance! And it's a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, goes for goal! Gerrard. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes.
And here's Dembele. That is good strength. It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Nepal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. That gets us going once more. Dembele. And it's Xavi Alonso. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Silvestre. Gerrard, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now the breakaway. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, Aubameyang!
Aubameyang clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. And he is just ripping it up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So we have movement on both benches. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat.
Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chiellini. Van Balten. Now Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Marino. Mane. Gerrard. Mbappe. And that's a good ball. Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Forlan. Tonali.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Tonali really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
And Mane! And yes, it's there! With so little time left, grandstand finish! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Saka. Now it's Forlan. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that was as close to certain. And that's it. Nepal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Dembele. And it's gone back to the keeper. Timber. And Rivaldo. And here's Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that should get the job done. Now it's Aguero. Silvestre. Dembele.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Albert Ferrer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Oh, important interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aguero making good progress. Lee Kang-in plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's an imaginative pass. Xavi Alonso. Aguero. Nepal do have a chance to counter here. Xavi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff. Oh, this is a very... And Cruyff! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Cruyff simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Timber. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Alaba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Aguero proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, nice touch. Dembele's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Nepal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Johan Cruyff.
That gets us going once more.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Forlan. Mateus. That's destined for the flank. Forlan. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! There it is! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Nepal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he...
Forlan!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Great chance! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Steven Gerrard.
Nepal are making a change now. We're looking at a different game now.
Number 11.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mateus, Scholes does really well to win the ball there. And that is a little undercooked. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted. 75 minutes played. Scholes makes a dash for it, shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Madrid leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Forlan receives it in a good position here. That's tidy.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Full added minutes have been indicated.
And it's Timber. He has found the way through. And that has been cleared. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.